We're just a few days, a week before Tisha B'Av, the most difficult, the worst day in the Jewish year. We began last week to give some Aitzot, give some direction in how to bring these times closer to ourselves. I'd like to go further with that theme and talk about a powerful imagery, a wonderful idea with which I think we can attach ourselves more to the ideas of the Churban, to the ideas of the Aitzot, the ideas of Beit HaMikdash. There's a series of books out there called Kitchen Table Wisdom. I've never read the book, but it's a wonderful title, Kitchen Table Wisdom. What's the implication there? There's wisdom, understood. There's kitchen table wisdom. A table, even in the eyes of the world, represents a place of wisdom, of connection. It's a place where you sat down with mom and dad, and they told you how things were. And you remember sitting with your grandfather, your grandmother, and they share from their life experience with you. That's what a kitchen table means. That's what a table means. If you think about it, when we talk about becoming close with a rabbi or a family, you don't really feel that you're there until you were there for Shabbos, until you were there at their Shulchan Shabbat. Shulchan Shabbat. There's Svarim called Shulchan Shabbat, things to say at the Shabbos table. That's what a table is in Judaism. I remember reading some old Rosh Yeshiva said, a family, a home doesn't need a sofa. I have a sofa. A home doesn't need a sofa, but a Jewish house without a table? And you had a bunch of people sitting around that. That would go. A Jewish house has a shulchan, has a table. Even in Hasidus, we know one of the most central ideas in Hasidus is a tish. Can you imagine a chassid not going to a tish? So think about it. In our eyes, Shabbos guests around our table, in all of Hasidus, that amazing movement, they have a tish. And in the eyes of the world, we have kitchen table wisdom. Rabbi Wachvogel, the many-decade mashgiach of the Lakewood Yeshiva, brought out the imagery of the Gullus in such a beautiful way using this, and quoting from Chazal and Brachot. When the Gemara tries to explain what was the Churban, they say these words, Oy lebanim shegalu me'al shulchan avim. Woe to the sons that have been gola, have been exiled from where? Not just the Beis HaMikdash, from the shulchan, from the table of their father. When the Beis HaMikdash was there, we had a table, and we had that dveikus, that closeness, that connection, that family-like tie to the Ribbono Shalom. He's still with us, but it's further away. It's so hard to connect. So many obstacles. But we were once b'shulchana. We were once at his table. Zachu me'al shulchan gavoa kazachu. Some are familiar with that language. In Kachim. Kachim, the korbanot are referred to as coming from shulchan gavoa. So there was a table there also. A whole spiritual table. And we were close to that table. There's an amazing Gemara that begins in Menachos Mem Gimel Amud Aleph. I'd like to read to you, describing the Beis HaMikdash. Rav Wolbe used to quote this Gemara as summing up the essence of all of Yiddishkeit. But I think it's particularly relevant to us in light of what we've said just now. Yavo Yedid, Ben Yedid. Yedid is a friend. Yad Yad. Somebody go hand to hand with Yedid. Yavo Yedid, Ben Yedid, V'yivne Yedid, Li Yedid, B'chelko Shel Yedid, V'yiskaper Bo Yedidim. Yedid is a friend, a chaver. Yavo Yedid, comes the friend. Who's that? Zeh Shlomo Melech. Desiv Yishlach B'yad Nasan Hanavi V'yikro Shmo Yedidya. That was Shlomo's name. Ben Yedid, the son of Avram. Zeh Avram. Desiv Mali Yedid Beisi V'yivne Yedid. Zeh Beis HaMikdash. The Beis HaMikdash was called Yedid. It was called a friend. Desiv Ma Yedidus Mishkan Osayich. Li Yedid. Zeh Kadosh Baruch Hu. Desiv Ashir Na Li Yedidi. B'chelko Shel Yedid. Zeh Binyamin. Shenemar Amar Yedid Hashem Yishkon Levetach Alav. V'yiskapru Bo Yedidim, and Yedidim, friends, will get kapara there. Friends will receive atonement there. Elu Yisrael. D'chsiv Natati es Yedidus Nafshi B'kaf Oiveha. So the Beis HaMikdash is all around Yedidus. It's chibur, it's connection. That's what Judaism is all about. Ultimately, that's what we're looking for in Yadus. A person has to be more and more open all the time to connecting to other people, connecting to Klal or connecting to ideas, connecting to Rabbanim, Tzaddikim. That's what we're about, connection. That's what we're about, Shulchan Avinu. That connection, that kirva, that miyucha thing, we can still strive for it, we can still touch it, but the situation, the way it was, is totally different than it was when we had Shulchan Avinu. Oy lebanim shegalu me'al Shulchan Avinu. This is a powerful, meaningful picture. And then if we can tap into a little bit, imagine that, use our imagination, use our imagery, we can take these days and make them just a little bit more meaningful and take Tisha B'Av to a different level.